Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I am going to show you how to make this beautiful Christmas garland. And here it is with the lights off. And this is just an inexpensive garland that I picked up on sale at Michael's. First, you will want to fluff your garland and make the greenery stand up. And then next you're going to want to add some lights, and I picked up these lights at Lowe's. And just always check to make sure they work before you put them on the garland. And you'll want to, after you add your lights, find the middle of your garland and mark it with ribbon or something so that you will know. And now I am going to add some ribbon with wire, and this is the 4-inch width. And this ribbon matches the ribbon on my Christmas tree. And I just dovetailed the ends. So you're going to pinch your ribbon, and you're going to find 2 twigs, or whatever you like to call them, and just twist around your ribbon. And then you're going to let out some of your ribbon. Try to keep it straight. Don't pull it tight. Make a loop or a puff and find another set of twigs or greenery and wrap it around the ribbon. So we're wrapping the twigs around the ribbon, and you're just going to all the way down, make a loop, find you some greenery, and twist it in. Try to do it about the same space, amount of length each time. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get it as close as you can. So that's the secret, trying to get your loops of ribbon about the same size and about the same amount of fullness, and try to go as straight of a row as you can. So I just took this 4-inch ribbon and I went all the way down until the very end, and I made my end match just like the beginning with the dovetailed end. And this roll of ribbon has 5 yards on it, and I used probably about 4 yards on it, maybe 4.5, because I had enough ribbon left over to tie a bow. And so just take your tinsel and wrap it tightly around your ribbon. Now you're going to use the same tinsels when you add your second ribbon too. So I just do the same step all the way down it, and then here I'm going to dovetail my end. And so it just dresses it up a little bit. So fold your edges to the left, go to your folded side, and cut away from it toward the edges. And there's your pretty dovetailed end. And you're going to do the same thing with your next color of ribbon. You can do whatever colors that you like. And this is kind of a velvet-like ribbon. It's 2 inches wide, and it came from Walmart. Now I am just using the same little green twigs to push this ribbon in and then twist it right back. Just make sure you don't release your 4-inch ribbon when you're putting in your 2-inch. And then twist it back up and fluff your loops. Do not pull your ribbon tight. Remember to leave it loose. So you're just kind of layering the second color of ribbon over the first color. Same steps all the way down, and then dovetail your ends. I just added the 2 colors of ribbon to my garland. You could do as many colors as you want, just do the same steps. And this is the way it looks with the 2 ribbons added and the lights on. I just think it looks much prettier with the lights on. And there's my cute little chihuahua. He's always helping me. And then here I am tying a big bow for the center of the garland. So just make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, make another loop about the same size on the other side, and you're just going to go back and forth, making the loops the same size on each side, and keep it pinched tightly in your left hand. And I just made a double bow, and it's almost to the end of the roll, and it had 5 yards when I started, so I'm about to use it all. And you will need a pipe cleaner or some floral stem wire to wrap around the center of your bow. I use the floral stem wire to wrap around the center of it, but when I attached it to my garland, I cut off the floral stem wire and I wrapped a pipe cleaner around the bow to attach it to my garland. I hope that makes sense, but I'm just in a habit of always using the floral stem wire, and so I wrapped it around tightly and then I just trimmed off the wires and folded it down. And make sure you always fluff your loops on your bows. And then make sure you go back and find that ribbon where you mark the center, and that's where you're going to put your big bow. And I forgot to mention, make sure you leave tails when you start and when you finish. You don't want super long tails, but leave tails. And here I'm taking the pipe cleaner, wrapping it around the center of the bow, giving it a few twists, and I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to attach it to the garland. It's just much easier to use a pipe cleaner than the floral stem wire on a garland. So just wrap it around the garland, go to the back and give it a few twists, and you can trim off the extra part of the pipe cleaner that's sticking out, or you can fold it down. So this is real simple to make. It just takes a little bit of time, but it turns out so pretty. Anyone can make these. They're very simple to make. So just be patient and take your time. But this is how it looks with the big bow. And now I'm going to add 2 more smaller bows on each end. Same steps. Let out a tail, make a loop, make another loop on the other side. Try to make the loops the same size. When you have a design, sometimes you have to twist the ribbon to keep the design on top. So I did a double bow for each end. You can make as many bows as you like. You can add as much ribbon as you like. I'm just giving you some ideas here. And I just took a short piece of floral stem wire and wrapped it around tightly the center of the bow. And then I added a red pipe cleaner so that I could place it on my garland. And I just counted back 1, 2 tinsels from where I attached the ribbon, and I put it on the second one from the end. I just wrapped the pipe cleaner around the garland, went to the back, and gave it a few twists. And I did the same thing on the opposite end. Counted back 1, 2, and then added the bow. And so this is the way it looks. Make sure you fluff your loops. And you can pick up these garlands just about anywhere. Walmart, Target, craft stores. So several places have these garlands. Okay, and I decided to add some shatterproof ornaments, and I picked these up at Hobby Lobby. So I just threaded 3 on a pipe cleaner, then gave it a few twists, and now I'm ready to attach it onto my garland. Just wrap it around the garland and give it a few twists to the back, and then fold down or cut off the extra part of the pipe cleaner. I just like doing my ornaments in clusters, so you can add as many ornaments as you want. Just make sure you add these shatterproof ornaments, and you want to make sure they're not too heavy. You want to choose lightweight Christmas ornaments. You could add some floral picks to this garland. You could add some poinsettias. There's lots of things you could add if you wanted to, but I just kept mine simple. So here it is on my mantle. So make sure you fluff your garland, fluff your ribbon, and just kind of place your ornaments when you put it on your mantle. And it's right next to my Christmas tree. So if you haven't watched me decorating and adding ribbon to my Christmas tree, I will link those 2 videos for you in the description box below. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share. And I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas.